My name is Josh Courtney. It's not how it's pronounced, though. It's actually pronounced, Me llamo Ascas, Big Josh, spitting that piss boss, grinning while digging her raw, pissing and shitting you off. No kidding, not even a little bit. You watch that fucking mouth or my dick is going into it. You'll never be rid of this steady, heavy belligerence. My lyrical ignorance licking everyone's clitoris. I'm hyped for them titties. Are you wet for my fat balls? Skype with the pussy, Rob Bliss, that's a cat call. Oh shit, guys. Was I just rapping? Oh my god. Keeps happening, man. The other night I passed out watching BET. I've been blacking out ever since, all over town. It's not funny I got a job, guys. This isn't cool. I'm here to tell jokes. First joke. They say you are what you eat. If that's true, then I am just too much. Where my fatties at? Where my fatties? Yeah. Hey, fat people. You know how, like, when you're eating with your friends, and then they leave, and you're like, sweet. Now I can eat like I was gonna eat. Second joke. I'm gonna open up a support group for public masturbators. It's gonna be called Where Do You Get Off? Wherever the hell I want, really. I've never known what I wanted to do with my life, what I wanted to be, guys. Ever, like ever. Even when I was a kid, when I could be anything, before I knew the harsh truths of the world, like, still I didn't know. You know, they had that question in elementary school, like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, and everyone's like, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an astronaut. They asked little Josh Courtney what he wanted to be when he grew up. I swear to God, my answer was, I want to be a man with a dog. Do you guys know that's not a job? In fact, there's no money in being a man with a dog. It costs money to be a man with a dog. I feel better though because I did my thing. Like, I know nobody was an astronaut probably, but I got a dog. Yeah, I got a dog. Give it up for me. I did my thing, right? I achieved my goal. And then my dog ran away. You guys ever have your job quit you? No, maybe I'll be a rapper. You know what, maybe. But the thing is, like, I'm not a rapper. I think I can rap decent, but I'm not a rapper. Every rapper is nuts. They're insane, right? They have a huge ego that I can never match. Like Kanye West. Like, I couldn't be Kanye West. No way. Kanye is so obnoxious. A lot of people don't know this, but Kanye, he was arrogant before he even got famous, which is nuts, right? Like, one of his first big singles was called Through the Wire. What had happened was Kanye had gotten into a car accident, and unfortunately he survived. But he had to get his jaw wired shut. And, like, part of me thinks he didn't even need it, really. Like, he just went to the doctor and he was like, hey doc, my back hurt and I don't think I'm gonna make it, man. I need some painkillers and I promise I ain't faking, man. The doctor was probably like, well, all right, well, first things first, you just rhymed man with man, so we're gonna go ahead and wire that jaw shut, right? But, like, think about how obnoxious that is, right? Like, dude gets his jaw wired shut by a doctor. And he won't shut the fuck up about it. I don't know, guys. I think I'm, like, too depressed to be a rapper. There's, like, no, besides Kid Cudi, there's, like, no other depressed rappers out there. Oh, shit. God, Kid Cudi's, like, the fucking depression came through the mic right now. I am. Anybody else depressed sometimes? Anybody else? Yeah. I get really sad sometimes, and, like, what I do to cope, and this might sound sick, but, like, I watch, like, the faces of death videos on the internet, you know what I'm talking about? They're disgusting, they're awful, but it's, like, it's real shit, it really happened. And so I, like, watch it, I'm like, oh, you know, at least my head didn't get exploded by a shotgun shell. I feel better for a minute, right? But I've watched so many of them throughout the years that, like, seen somebody like die of a heart attack? Right? They just like, oh, and they just die, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I've made that face before. Fucking Mike. The punchline was fucking killer, guys. Trust me, it was good. This guy heard it without the mic and laugh. You guys heard him. Alright, next joke. You guys want to hear a birthday joke or a Christmas joke? Christmas joke, birthday joke over here. Let's do a birthday joke. Okay, so guys, I just had a birthday, and for my birthday, me and my mom had this special tradition. We watched my favorite Christmas movie, and my favorite Christmas movie, guys, is the movie A Christmas Story. Have you guys seen this? Yeah? My mom had never seen the movie A Christmas Story before, and so we're watching it for the first time, guys. I know, right? I couldn't believe it. She's loving this movie, right? And so it gets to that scene where the little kid, he sticks his tongue on the pole, right? And she's like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? My mom just watched the movie, you're gonna love it, right? So the fire department gets there, and she's like, oh my God, why the fire department here? I mean, just they're first responders, Mom, I don't know, just watch the movie. So the firefighters, they get over to this kid, and they put their hands on his shoulders. And my mom, she said this to me, she goes, oh my God, what are they gonna do? Jerk him off? I turned into like a rap hype man. I was like, what? What? Oh boy, Mom, I hope so. I hope this ABC family movie takes a turn. Hell yeah. Like Roman Polanski's directions goes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Man, I'm afraid of spiders. I'm actually really afraid of spiders. I actually just went tubing, and there was it is now known as the wolf spider incident, where like everybody realized who I was as a person within the first 5 minutes of this trip. It's bad, guys. And I hate it too, because I think arachnophobia is the worst fear to have. Look at the other fears. Right? Oh, you're afraid of heights? Stay low. You're afraid of drowning? Don't go tubing. You're afraid of spiders? Well, good luck, buddy. You're always gonna be, because even when you die, they just put you next to more spiders. Right? Make a pill. I don't give a shit. Make a pill, doctors. Something like Arachnoid. Keeps the spiders at bay. Easy. Warning, Arachnoid may cause vivid hallucinations of spiders. Right? Dude, that's how it works. Every single fucking pill video on the TV has got that weird disclaimer at the end. You're like, wait a second, what? Everything sounded good, now you're talking all fast and it's scary now? We accept it as normal because we just have to, or as a side. That's not normal. I couldn't be on a date with some girl, right? Like, hey baby, say you and me go back to my place. Yeah? Cool. When I say my place, it's actually old Heatley storage unit down on 5 Mile. He died a couple months ago, and your family didn't know place. That's where I've been staying lately. Yeah? All right, well, so anyway, we can get there, maybe lay down, just kind of see what happens. Yeah? Okay, but I say lay down, I mean the doors actually start like 2 feet, so we got a military crawl inside. And when I say see what happens, I mean there's a lot of raccoons over there, so if you've got any snacks in you, you've got to eat them right now. Consult your doctor before banging Josh Courtney is what I'm trying to say, guys. Except you. You're cool. Alright, before I get out of here, guys, one last joke. You guys drinking? Who's drinking? Let's try that again. More people are drinking here. Let's try that again. One more time. Who's drinking? Man, okay. Obviously, I'm drinking more than all of you. I love drinking, but here's the thing. I'm a cheap drunk, guys. I am. I don't know if you guys have been to the new venue in town, 20 Monroe Live. If you have, good for you. If you haven't, don't, I would say. Only because, like, they want $9 for a Bud Light. Right? Yeah. No thank you, all right? $9 for a Bud Light is outrageous. I'm a cheap drunk, guys. Listen, you can take that same $9. You can go down to Mulligan's, and you can get a DUI, guys. All right? My name is Josh Courtney, your host, Brian Beanie. Thank you. Keep it going for yourself. Keep it going for Josh. He's very
tonight. We've been through a lot. No, it's. Hope you guys are having fun. I had fun not too long ago in Grand Rapids. I was here for my buddy's bachelor party, which we were having a pretty good time until one of my friends looked at us and said, "Guys, we're gonna have a great time tonight. I brought both kinds of cocaine." I was like, "What? That's not a thing." And he's like, "No, it is. I talked to the drug dealer. I got regular cocaine and I got super cocaine, and this stuff lasts for 12 hours." I was like, "What?" "No, dude, you bought meth." "Nobody's gonna do super cocaine with me?" I'm like, "No, man, nobody's gonna do meth with you." He's like, "Oh, I guess we're not banging the same hooker either." I'm like, "What? No. How are you doubling down on this? I didn't even know you did regular cocaine. Now you want to do meth and hookers all in one night? Gotta call ahead, buddy, right?" Same buddy donated a pint of blood and sold plasma so he could catch a buzz quicker. So yeah, no man, I'm a genius. Some people here are like, "Yeah, he fucking is." "No, dude, you're an alcoholic." He's like, "No, whatever, dude. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna do all the super cocaine." No, bachelor parties scare me like that. There's always one wild card friend that just has a bucket list of everything he needs to do at somebody else's night. I like bachelorette parties. They're safe. There's a designated snack lady. I like that very much. If you overdrink, she's there to stop you. She's got goldfish and vodka shooters, whatever you need. Love that. There's a sash for everybody, and she's the sergeant at arms of keeping your shit together. I love it. Same buddy selling blood to catch a buzz quicker. I was like, "Dude, nah, I don't want to party with the bachelorette party. We party with them, we're gonna have to drink all of our drinks out of dick straws, and that's kind of gay." What? What? No. No. If you think drinking a drink out of dick straw is gonna make you gay, you're gay. That's fine. You don't need to applaud that. It's fine. It's just being you. But here's the thing. What I'm getting at is nobody's taking a sip out of one of those things and go, "You know what? Oh, if these were warmer and bigger, yeah. Let me get a salty hot chocolate and try this drink again." That's what it's really about. It's a fun joke for me. I like to feel out of the crowd. Some people laugh too hard at the gay part. I'm like, "Nope, not a gay joke. That's a joke about the ridiculousness of a gay person not realizing it's a plastic dick straw, all right? Be comfortable with your sexuality, everybody. Especially you, Kieran. Just having fun with it up here. Just having fun. Just having fun. But, you know, maybe later. No, all right, no. All right, no. Your sternness is scary and at the same time turns red just a little bit. Crowd can see my nipples. That's weird. It's something I've accepted. Super weird. If I can't, you know. Weirder yet, somebody told me, like, "Just put Band-Aids on." I was like, "How fucking weird is that?" Sure, maybe, but what if you could just see the Band-Aids? Like, is that guy wearing Band-Aids over his nipples? Mentally challenged, which is surprise to me. I studied philosophy in college because I wanted to see if I could waste $50,000, and fucking nailed it. I could have gotten the same education if I bought a bunch of books I didn't read and then lit $50,000 on fire in front of everybody. They're like, "Cool, got a philosophy degree now, right?" Because I thought I was going to get a PhD in it, right? Become a doctor, right? Doctor of philosophy. You're a doctor. PhD is, you're a doctor, but you're like, you're never the doctor anybody's looking for. No, it's like you're in an emergency situation like the plane, right? Somebody goes like, "Oh my God, is there a doctor in the plane?" I go, "It's my fucking time to shine." Walking down the aisle, pushing people out of the way, doctor status coming through. Seems to be the problem. Like, "Oh my God, I think this man's dying." Well, to be completely honest, can this man die if he's never truly lived? Oh my God, no, he's choking. Oh yes. No, you need an MD or DO real quick. PhDs, buckle up. Don't be right, this guy's choking. To death. People used to chant carpe diem, right? You know what carpe diem means? Anybody in here? Seize the day. Wrong. It means you're gonna be sucking dick to make rent money because you have a fucking philosophy degree. I got a few steak laughs over there. That's fine. We're working it out now. It's weird. I was walking home, intoxicated from a bar, very drunk. And you get it. Yeah, intoxicated, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Is that what it means? You stop it with your sternness. I was stumbling home and I got pulled over by a bicycle cop. And I didn't know you could do that because I was walking. I was like, oh, was I walking too fast? Like, what the hell? And he's a bike cop, so he didn't really like have cops a lot on him. So he made me sit on my hands and detain me. And it's so hard to get condescendingly talked to by a man who has a polo shirt tucked into cargos. And he still had his helmet on the whole time. And he had like that mirror that looks like a dentist mirror thing. And Trump's just biting my lip because I also like, I'm putting it together. It's like, I don't see any pegs on this bike. So how's this guy gonna take me downtown? Oh, when am I gonna hop in the basket? Hey everybody, I take a man in uniform. He's taking me down though. I had no idea why he stopped me. I thought he was just being an asshole. I heard on the radio he got another call. Evidently, two guys were peeing in parked cars that had their windows down. And he looked at me and said, "You're so lucky I have another call to get you right now. I'm going to let you off with a warning." And I was like, "Oh, right on." And I went to give him a handshake. He said, "Don't you dare touch me. Touching me in any capacity could be a felony. Don't you ever touch me." All right, man. Why don't you chill out, dude? He went pedaling on, and about 5 yards later, my man's hit the largest pothole I've ever seen. Oh my God. He flipped over the bike. The dude was in pain, I could tell, because he was puking hard. And I wanted to help him up. I really did. But then I remembered touching that son of a bitch would have been a felony. It's like, my man needs a doctor, but not me. Good luck with that, bud. Now I got home, I told my friends the story, and they were laughing so goddamn hard. It's like, what's so funny? They're like, we were the guys pissing in the car! Philosophy's not dead, 'tis a snake eating its own tail! Absolutely amazing. It's a lot of fun. A lot of filthy smut out there these days, you know. A lot of shit rags you can twerk it to, you know. I think that's what the kids are saying, I don't know. I see my Coast Guard, the son of a bitch. It's a helicopter with a light, come save me adrift. But I want to make a pornography called... Yeah, fuck it, man, that's pretty funny. I'm a funny director. But do that thing where you put it in again. But I want to make a pornography called The Curious Case of Benjamin Butthole. Where the actors have to start off doing anal and then work their way back to kissing. It's, that lets you know who's into Oscar bait, you know? That's a pun now. I usually say it gets Oscar nods. Oscar is a pervert that lives on my street. But who's into sexual intercourse? Yeah, right? Yeah. I think saying cum's filthy, so I switched it out. I started saying let. I think it's a better term to use, right? Oh, it's coming out of me. No, I'm letting it out. What? You're not creeping cum, you're loving the let, right? Oh, let the love out. Oh my God. Oh, just write it in cursive in your head, right? What looks better, coming or let, right? Get out of here on this one. The rough stuff scares me. You never know what you're gonna get. You get home, somebody seems normal, and they say, "Fuck me." You're like, "What?" And they're like, fuck me like an animal." You're like, I'm a werewolf. And they're like, "Now you're getting it out, spit in my mouth." And you go, and they're like, "Oh my God, too much. And you're like, "Okay, I just put my foot on your butt," and that's It's fun, I guess. But like, you gotta look that person in the eyes later. You're like, I'm not a werewolf anymore. Sorry I let in your ears. Thank you guys so much. Keep it going for Brian, everybody.
Thanks for stepping on my moment, dude. Sorry! I'm just really looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome. I really appreciate it. You guys make the time to come out here. I'm honored to be here, honestly. I feel like I made it, you know? I gotta tell you, when I dropped out of college after doing one comedy show, everyone said it was a bad idea. They were like, you're not gonna make any money doing this, you're not that good, you know, you're gonna need a backup plan, you're gonna have doing bar shows and open mics for the rest of your life. But look at me now! I'm on the stage. Take that, Grandma. It's really hard telling people what I do because I feel like I have a really unconventional way of life right now. Like, people will want to meet up and I haven't seen in a while and they're like, how are you doing, Daniel? Like, what are you up to nowadays? And I have to tell them, well, I dropped out of college and I'm a full-time nanny. And yeah, that's about the response I get after just those first two. It's kind of like people react the way that you do when you're like talking crap about someone and then it turns out they're like right behind you the whole time. It's kind of like, oh, that's not good. But it's about my life, so it hurts a little. And then after that, I would tell them, and I'm pursuing comedy. And then the mood changes a little bit. Then people are kind of like, oh, okay, all right, so your life isn't going anywhere. I got it. See, I thought it wasn't, sounded like it wasn't, but then you said the comedy thing, and then I'm like, he's not going anywhere for sure. It's good catching up. Yeah, a lot of people get hung up on the nanny part. That's confuses some people, which is weird because everyone's all for gender equality in the workplace unless it's a guy doing a woman's job, right? Like if there's a woman doing concrete, people are like, yeah, you do you know, go get it. But if a guy's taking care of children, people are like, he's got to be a pedophile. I didn't think it at first, but he looks a little creepy. I love being a nanny though. It's a lot of fun. I'm come from a big family. I love working with kids, so it feels like at home for me. And I like the kids I work with. There's 3 kids, and they're really nice. The middle child, his name's Evan. Recently, he told me that, well, he came up and asked me, he's like, what do you think you're going to do like a job when you're done being our nanny? And I was like, well, I hope to have a job doing something with comedy. And he kind of like thought for a second, and then he looked at me, and he's like, I think you're pretty tall. So I got that going for me, ladies. But no.
Can't hear you. Microphone.
So should I just repeat the entire set?
Why did it take that long? I was like practicing this material all day and I'm like, man, this is probably going to be okay. And then I get up here and I'm like, this is not okay at all. If you haven't caught up with where I'm at, I dropped out of college. I'm a male nanny full-time, and I'm attempting to do stand-up, so maybe I should have stayed at college. My writing's too small, so I can't even read my notes up here. Did you hear that one?
No.
It's such a big difference. I feel like I saw the old guy eating the mic earlier, so I don't want to do that. I feel like there's enough germs on this that I shouldn't be like, well, here we go. We're probably already at like 7 minutes right now. I gotta get off soon. I think the old guy's gonna fight me right now. This is just improv at this point. It's like, well, let's just forget the material. I'm up here for like 2 more seconds. So we'll look at it. I always think it's weird when people have notes because it's like, you know, it's not that long, you can memorize it, but then it's hard to get lost. But I feel like it'd be weird to come up here because my mind like works so, it's like step by step. So I feel like if I had notes up here, I'd end up just like reading jokes. Like, hello, how's everyone doing tonight? Very good. My name is Daniel. I dropped out of college. I'm a comedian. Everyone follow me so far? You can hear me? All right, here we go.
I don't think I've done any prepared material that you guys could hear. I started off with something and then you're like, we can't hear that, so now I'm just ripping off this. All right, we'll get back to something. I'm a nanny. I mentioned that. It's weird, right? Because I'm a guy. Who does that? I really do like it though. It's a lot of fun. And the kids I nanny for are, he's coming up right now. Where do you go, you know? Do I keep going, or like, try to like keep continuing with that, or I don't know how many times I can like restart my own joke. So I'm a nanny. So a while back, I made the decision to drop out of college and become a male nanny. No, see, one too many times. You can't go with that premise too often. I really enjoy it. Oh. We're here. We're back. This is the first set I've filmed, so that's nice. I'm very new to comedy. I was hoping to be a headliner in New York already. I think I'll send this in anyways. People like, they're like, you want to do something, Mike? If I want to be the one at the end that gets paid, and they're like, can you send us a tape? And I'm like, here you go. This is it. Does anyone actually know how much time I have? Does anyone like count seconds? I'm at 6 minutes.
Whatever you want. You're the last guy.
I am the last guy. I'm the last guy! They must know that I'm the best at this point. So being a nanny is really weird. It comes up with a lot of interesting situations. A couple weeks ago, I went to get ice cream with my kids. And Elle, she's the oldest child, she wanted to get like a special kind of cone. And she goes up to the lady in the counter, she's like, I want that one with the sprinkles. And it was like a little more expensive than what it normally costs. So the lady was like, well, only if it's okay with your daddy. And then Elle said, oh, he's not my dad, he's my nanny. And then, I love this, the lady just held the exact same face and just went, she like glanced at me, and then glanced back, and she's like, only if it's okay with your nanny. Like, I could have been a unicorn at that point, I would have gotten the same reaction. People mistake me for their dad a lot, which is understandable if it's just me and the youngest. She just turned 3, so you know, that's like doable, you know? But the oldest is 9, and I'm 20. That's a lot less doable. I don't know if this is racist or not, but have you ever heard a black guy say okie dokie? No. Right? I haven't. It's just weird. I don't think it's racist. I think it's just a cultural difference, you know? Like, we can't say the N-word. They just don't say okie dokie. Just the whites gotta have that one, you know? You're probably thinking he just compared saying the N-word to okie dokie? I did, and I might get mugged after this. That's okay. I just think it'd be weird if you were like, if you're walking down the street and you see me and I'm like, hey, what's up, Paul? Let's go get lunch. All right, okie dokie. It just sounds super white and normal. But if you're like walking down the street and you're like, hey man, okie dokie. I don't know, I'm not good at impressions. It's not my best black guy.